Gola stood up when she confirmed that they were alive.
三剣さん、レイカさんは生存ってことはどういうことになるのかしら。
Mitsurugi and Reika are alive. Which means what? Which means what will happen next? Gola crossed her arms in thought.
生きてるのがこの二人とカリンちゃん。
These two and Karin are still alive.
葉月さんの PDA は三剣さんたちが持ってて、渚ちゃんの PDA は無事だったんだから、彼らを争わせるには。
Streams been buffering? Okay. Where did it buffer at? Sorry. I can go back to the lines where it was buffering. Alright, I'm gonna go back a little bit just to... Okay, I'm gonna try this again.
あらやだ。こっちの二人はまだ生きてるの？
Oh my, these two are still alive? Go's eyes widen when she noticed Soichi and Reika. She ran over to them and reached her hand out to their mouths to confirm they were breathing.
息はある。大きな傷もない。これならいずれ目を覚ますわね。よかった。
They're breathing, and they're not badly injured. At this rate, they'll wake up eventually. That's good. Gola stood up after confirming the two of them were fine.
三剣さん、レイカさんは生存。ってことは、どういうことになるのかしら？
Mitsurugi and Reika are alive. Which means what will happen next? Gola crossed her arms in thought.
生きてるのがこの二人とカリンちゃん。
These two and Karin are alive.
葉月さんの PDA は三剣さんたちが持ってて、渚ちゃんの PDA は無事だったんだから、彼らを争わせるには。
Mitsurugi and Reika have Hazuki's PDA, and Nagisa's PDA is still intact. So to make them fight,
外の二人の PDA を壊しておけば十分かな。
it'll be enough just to break the two PDAs, the ones outside then? Karin needed 2 more PDAs, while Soichi and Reika needed 3. So she destroyed the PDAs of those who died outside, and that would force the two groups to come into contact. If she destroyed too many, that would leave them unable to clear their conditions, and that which would be a problem. So she just needed to take care of 2 PDAs.
この先どうなるのかしらね。私も楽しみだわ。
I wonder how it's going to unfold now. I'm looking forward to it. Gola left the room in high spirits.
さっさと首輪を外してゆっくりと観戦させてもらうとしましょう。頑張るのよ、三剣さん、レイカさん。
I guess I'll just remove my collar and then just observe the rest from a distance. Mitsurugi, Reika, good luck. Gola stopped in front of the door, gave the two of them a smile, and then she left the non-combat area.
それにしても本当に今回はハードだったわ。私も年かしらね。やだやだ。
I must say, this one really has been a hard one. Maybe my age is catching up to me. Oh dear. Her words, uttered to no one but herself, echoed off the walls of the hallway. That man Takayama's PDAs are out. They look like they were destroyed in the fight. Soichi lined the 5 PDAs on the ground and sat in front of them. Only 2 of the 5 were still working.
そう。ってことは、無事なのは、葉月さんと渚さんの PDA だけね。
I see. That means only Hazuki and Nagisa's PDAs are intact, huh? Reika got to thinking of a stern face. Only Hazuki and Nagisa's were still working. The other 3 had been broken by bullets. We still had that man in Hakayama's PDAs. We probably could have removed your collar right here and now. Takayama had only had 1 PDA. Meanwhile, that man had 2. Nagisa had 1 and Hazuki had 1. That made 5 PDAs in total. Reika needed to destroy 5 PDAs in order to remove her collar. The numbers matched up.
それは考えても仕方のないことよ。それに仲間の PDA だけじゃないんだし、5台あっても安易にここでは外せなかったわ。
Thinking about it won't do us any good. And besides, they're not just our comrades' PDAs. So even if we had 5, that didn't mean we could remove it all that easy. If they can only make do with 5, then they remove it just for the time limit ran out. But it's going to be tough going from now on. There were 4 survivors left. Half the remaining players had been wiped out in the battle in the non-combat area.
そんなことはないわ。あの子は最低でも PDA を2台持っている。
That's not true. That girl has at least 2 PDAs. There were her own and Nagasawa's.
もう一人が誰なのかはわからないけれど、その人の PDA を合わせれば間違いなく3台はある。私たちにはまだ帰れる目が十分にあるわ。
I don't know who the other one left is. But if we get their PDA, then that'll make 3. We still have a chance to make it out of this alive. Excluding that girl, nearly everyone that Soichi and Reika met were dead. The only deaths they hadn't confirmed, the only ones who they hadn't confirmed were dead were Goda and Urashiyama. Then there were 2 others they hadn't met. I think we could reason with Goda or Urashiyama.
気にしても仕方ないわ。それに会ったことのない人であっても戦いを望んでいない人である場合も十分にある。無意味に悲観することはないわ。
Worrying about won't do any good. Even if there's someone we haven't met before, there's also a possibility that they won't want to fight. Yeah, there's no need to get so down. Reika put the PAs in the bag and gave Soichi a nod. Her face was covered in dust, but she still hadn't lost her vigor and conviction. She still hadn't given up. You sure are strong, Reika. Soichi stood up and took Reika's hand. Reika gripped Soichi's hand and stood up. Her smile dazzled before Soichi's eyes.
開き直っただけよ。
I've just reopened, that's all. Hold on a second. Wait, sorry. Past line was, I was gone serious, that's all. You're not exactly convincing me there. Soichi said that, and took the large pistol that Takayama had left behind. It was a heavy handgun with the highest caliber there was. And the bullets it contained were powerful. Not even strong enough to pierce a hole in a tank.
総一、また手錠を外そうかとか考えてるでしょう。
Soichi, you're thinking of trying to remove the handcuffs again, aren't you? Yes, this should be able to get the job done. Besides, I'm worried we might not be taking this seriously enough.
甘い？
Not taking it seriously enough? Yes. Please remember. What were we able to do in the last battle?
それは。
That's nothing. They hadn't been able to move or act quickly. All they were able to do was watch as Hazuki and Nagisa died. All they could do was just be protected by Hazuki and Nagisa. And then they were caught up in the blast and passed out without doing a thing. Maybe we could have saved them if we removed the handcuffs. And now we're all that's left. No one will be protecting us next time. If the same thing happens again, then we'll...
私と死ぬのは嫌？
You don't want to die of me? Well, Reika cut off Soichi and said something truly unexpected to him. Reika, what are you talking about?
私は構わないわよ。総一と一緒なら。最後までお前の手を離さずに、一緒に諦めずに頑張って。それでダメだったら構わない。
I don't mind dying with you. I wouldn't mind going out, hand in hand with you at the very end, never giving up until the last moment. It does bother me. Reika gently smiled at Soichi's answer.
構うのは、私やお前が死ぬのが嫌だから？それとも、私と一緒じゃ嫌だから？
Does it bother you that you or I might die? Or is it just dying with me? I'm scared of death, period. Especially not being able to protect someone that he was supposed to protect brought Soichi unimaginable agony.
私はね、死ぬことよりもお前と離れ離れになるのが嫌だわ。
I'm more upset at the notion of being separated from you than dying. Suddenly, Reika kissed Soichi on the cheek. Soichi was dumbfounded by the sudden action, and Reika just smiled even happier.
逆にお前が愛してるって囁いてくれるなら、今ここで死んでも構わないけれど。
But if you were to whisper, I love you, into my ear right now, I wouldn't mind dying right here and now. Reika then took the, Reika then pointed the pistol Soichi was holding right at her own chest. That's enough joking, Reika. Please. Soichi frantically pulled the gun away. He couldn't calm down when he thought of pointing the gun at Reika.
あら、私は本気よ。
Oh, but I'm quite serious. Reika then played with her own hair as she smiled again.
だって仕方ないじゃない。好きになっちゃったんだもの。
I mean, I can't help it, you know? I've fallen for you.
お前と一緒にコーヒーが飲みたいなって思っちゃったんだもの。そうできないならここで死んでも同じだわ。
I want to drink coffee with you, too. If I can't do that, then it's the same as dying here. Reika then gave Soichi a slap on the back.
さあ行きましょう。ぐずぐずはしていられないわ。それともし手錠を打ってごらんなさい。私ここでうずくまって一歩も動いてやらないから。
Come on now, let's get going. We can't keep standing still. Or are you going to shoot the handcuffs? If so, do it now. I won't move an inch from here. If you do. Soichi then said the same words he did earlier. You sure are strong, Reika. Soichi also smiled. She's as stubborn as when we first met.
強くはないわよ。ただ
I'm not strong. I just... But Reika's answer was different from before.
ただお前を愛してるだけよ。
I just love you, that's all. Reika then gripped Soichi's hand and kissed him again.
いよいよ大詰めって感じね。
One second. The finale's finally upon us, huh? Reika gulped as she looked into the box. I'm actually going to take like a quick 5-minute break. I'll be right back, alright? I'll just a drink break. Bang 5 minutes. Okay, I'm back now. Alright, here we go. Her face was tense, and there was anxiety swaying in her eyes. This was a storeroom on the 6th floor. Though he'd gone to the 6th floor before the 4th one had become a forbidden area, Soichi and Reika stocked up just to be safe. Decided to stock up just to be safe. Fortunately, thanks to Nagisa's PDA's enhanced map, they're able to find places to arm themselves easily. But the problem was what was lying in those rooms. After coming this far, it just makes me want to laugh.
同感だわ。
You got you and me both. Soichi and Reika smiled, managing to keep their hearts, keep their minds sane. There had been a large rocket launcher in the first box they'd opened. It was a disposable type that could only shoot one. It was extremely powerful. The second box they opened had a large hand grenade with a skull mark on it. According to the manual that came with it, it was a chemical weapon that released poison that would spell near instant death once you inhaled it. And they'd throw in the gas mask with it as a freebie. The third box hadn't had anything quite as powerful as either of those two. It contained portable weapons such as pistols, submachine guns, and knives, the ones they were familiar with up to this point. Though they'd been shocked by the first two boxes, Soichi and Reika were able to calm down once they saw these two. Once they saw this box. All the new weapons added on the 6th floor were those that would spell certain death for an enemy if used. But if used incorrectly, they could also kill their wielders. Rocket launchers and poison gas were on a completely different level from all the other weapons up to this point. If two enemies use these against each other, then they'll probably both die in a flash. Kill each other in a flash. At this point, a little difference in power didn't matter. They were too powerful to justify using against just a single person. The one who got the drop on the others first would be the winner.
少しずつ与える武器を強くしていった理由が分かった気がするわ。
I feel like I understand the reason why the weapons have been getting stronger and stronger as we go on. Reika said this as she ran her finger across the skull mark on the poison gas
安易
grenade.
に敵対させたかったのよ。
To make it easier for us to oppose one another.
簡単な武器で争わせておいて次第に武器がエスカレートしていく。相手よりも有利な状況に立ちたいから私たちはどんどん武装していった。
Make us fight with simple weapons and gradually escalate the weapons as we go up. It makes us want to get an advantage over our opponents, and so we arm ourselves more and more.
もし最初から毒ガスがあったなら私たちは警戒して戦わなかったかもしれないよね。
If there had been poison gas available from the start, might have been on guard and not to fight at all. But that way, it's scary.
そうよ。敵対してしまった今なら使うのかもしれないけれど。
Yes, now we're fighting each other. It's possible that these could be used, but fighting had already begun. They're already in the middle of a situation of kill or be killed. So if they didn't take them, their enemies will have an advantage. But we won't use these. Soichi closed the box.
ええ、使わないわ。
Yes, we won't. Reika gave Soichi a nod.
私たちは誰も殺さない。殺してやるもんですか。
We won't kill anyone. Like hell we'll do that. I guess this is about all we can use then, huh? There's stun gun, tear gas spray, and smoke grenade. Kinds of weapons they'd seen even on the second and third floors all the time. Soichi and Reika picked weapons picked non-lethal weapons from that mountain of.
防弾チョッキは
What about the bulletproof vest? Better to have it than not. Let's put it on.
そいつの言う通りにするわ。それとガスは使わないけれどガスマスクの方は持って行っておきましょう。
Yeah. I'll do as you say. Now, we're not gonna use the gas, but I think it'd be better for us to hold on to the gas mask, don't you think? Yeah, you're right. Soichi nodded and put the gas mask. Put 2 gas masks in his bag. This thing's become full of things unrelated to my life before I even knew it. He was talking about the inside of the bag. When he first come here, everything inside was exactly the same as when he was going home from school. There were his study materials, his tracksuit, change of clothes, and his ping pong racket. But it was different now. Joining the gas mask, there was also preserved food, first aid kit, spare guns and ammo. All things that were completely unrelated to the life Soichi had lived up till now. On the other hand, most of the stuff they originally brought here was now gone. The only thing left being the ping pong racket. That's all that's left, huh? Soichi took the racket into his hands.
思い出はなかなか捨てられないわよね。
Memories aren't so easy to throw away, huh? Huh? Reika leaned forward and looked at what was in Soichi's hand. She leaned against Soichi's shoulder and smiled.
大事なものなんでしょそのラケット。
That racket's important to you, right? Yes. Soichi had told Reika about it before. I was present to him from an important person. That's why he'd never been able to throw them away. Though he'd thrown away his study materials and his tracksuit, he couldn't let go of that racket.
悔しいわね。
I'm saying, I'm kind of bitter. Reika smiled wryly as she touched the racket over Soichi's shoulder.
私は総一にそのラケットほど必要とされていないのよ。
I'm not as necessary to use that racket. That's not true.
もし本当の意味で必要とされてるなら、お前が手錠を外そうなんて言うはずがないわ。
If you really did need me in the truest sense of the word, then you never would have said anything about removing the handcuffs. Reika lightly lifted her right hand, shut off the handcuffs. Right now, you're more important to me than anyone else.
きっとそうなんでしょうね。もう他に仲間はいないんだし。でも大事ってことと必要ってことは別なのよ。つまり
I'm sure that's true. You have no other allies after all. But being important and being needed are different things. In other words, Reika then took Soichi's hand.
お前は私を愛してくれてはいない。力ずくで手元に留めようとは思ってない。
Means you don't love me. You wouldn't do everything in your power to keep me in those hands. Soichi couldn't say anything to that.
ねえ総一、お前にそのラケットをくれた人はどうやってお前に愛されたの？どうやってお前に必要だって思わせたの？
Tell me, Soichi. How was the person who gave you that racket loved by you? How did she make you feel like you needed her? Reika wrapped her arms around Soichi's while keeping her face hidden. I was an idiot, so she was always helping me out. I didn't know how I could live without her. When she was gone, I forgot how to even breathe.
今お前が呼吸しているのはそのラケットがあるからというだけ？そこには少しも私は混じっていないの？
And the reason you're breathing now is because you have that racket? That's it? There's not even a little bit of me. I'm not even a little bit part of that reason?
私はそんなにどうでもいい女？
Am I really that meaningless? But in the end, Soichi couldn't answer that.
ごめん、総一。
I'm sorry, Soichi. Reika quickly lifted her head.
お前を困らせるつもりはなかったんだけど、本当にごめんなさい。そろそろ行きましょうか。
I didn't mean to trouble you. I really am sorry. Let's get going, okay? She moved away from Soichi and started walking the lead, gripping Soichi's hand with both of hers. Alright. Soichi picked up his bag and shouldered a large rifle. Neither Soichi nor Reika intended on using the rifle, but they couldn't afford to be without one at this point. They didn't know what would happen. That was just how desperate the situation was.
すぐにあの子に会えるといいけれど。
I hope we can see her soon. Let's look for her the best we can. But they end up meeting with the girl much quicker than either of them had assumed.
あの子と話ができた場合はそれでいいとして、もしダメだった時は？
It's good and all if we can get that girl to reason with us, but what if she can't? What if we can't? We'll have to catch her, remove her collar with our own hands, and then lock her up somewhere. That's our only shot. Her PA is probably the king. So if we remove your collar, Reika, then she can't be saved. Soichi and Reika walked down the hallway as they talked about what they do once they came across the girl. The two of them were heading for the non-combat area. After everything that happened before, they had no intention of actually going inside, of course.
私たちが PDA を3台持っていて、あの子が長沢のと合わせて最低2台を